Hello and welcome to the final episode of the first week of Cull the Weak Card Talk. I'm Brobnar89.
I'm Shaka.
We've been looking at Unfathomable from Dark Tidings all week this week. And today we are looking at Kaupe, the evil twin version. This is a 7-power, 0-armor Aquian creature. It reads, you cannot play more than one card of each card type each turn. So that's one creature, one artifact, one upgrade, and one action. It continues, fight/reap. You may discard any number of cards from your hand. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature for each card discarded this way. Okay, so this echoes Helmsman Spears here. You can definitely get some efficiency going by reaping and discarding cards of the non-active house. However, unlike Helmsman Spears, you do not get to then draw cards up to for however many you discard. So, it's lacking in that way. The 2 damage to an enemy creature, I really feel like they could have amped that up. 2 is not very much, and you're only discarding a maximum, like most of the time, you're discarding a maximum of 5 or 6. So I don't know. I don't really see how that's super useful, especially for paying the price of only being able to play one card of each type for each turn. That just does not really seem worthwhile.
Yeah, you could move through your hand. So yes, you do have that limitation on yourself, but if you are fighting or reaping, you can discard those cards that you can't play, and you're dealing 2 damage to an enemy creature, not even all. Ooh, because I was thinking okay, if it was all, you could have a big unfathomable board going. Yeah, this is just awful. This looked like Grommet level bad. No play effect.
Yeah.
If they take you off Unfathomable for some reason, they'll make sure to don't kill this card and you have yourself under an Ember Imp effect. Yeah, this looks really terrible.
Yeah, I'm not understanding the what's going on here. Maybe something's lost in translation, and this is like Scrawly Caper. You play it under your opponent's control, because I do not understand why you would really want this card. I mean, 2 damage to an enemy creature for each card is okay, if you've got a couple daughters out there or something sticky and annoying, all right, that's great. You want to take a turn to set that up and then not be able to play cards until you get rid of this creature. Yeah. Bottom line, if your opponent ever makes the mistake of playing a Kaupe, don't fight it. Let it do its thing.
Yeah, because there's the original version, which is 2 power, and it says your opponent can't play more than one card of each type each turn. So presumably they thought that this restriction is pretty damaging. I think comparable to an Ember Imp restriction. So, and 7 power, I think, makes this even worse. I wish it had 1 power so that it could die and it had a play effect. That'd be nice. It doesn't have either of those. It looked really bad.
Yeah, or even if you could do some of the damage to your own creatures. So if it was 2 power and you could damage yourself with the effect and move through a hand 1 turn and then just get rid of it. Even still, I don't even know if it would, I feel like it would be very situationally maybe useful sometimes.
Yeah, and the thing about effects that deal damage or heal your creatures is that's not how you win this game. You damage creatures or heal them to build your engine to generate amber. This card actually hurts your amber generation abilities.
Yeah, significantly.
And gives you a pretty mediocre to bad effect on your opponent's creatures. Okay, so you're dealing, let's say you discard your whole hand. That means you didn't play any cards to deal 12 damage. I mean, Orbital Bombardment does that, but you're allowed to play the cards too.
Right.
As long as they're in Mars, you can deal the damage. So I'm not understanding this card at all. I think the original Kaupe is much better. So if you have a good deck with Kaupe, I mean, the evil twin deck, I don't know if you want it.
Yeah, I think you'd be much happier with the original Kaupe, which is, unequivocally a better card, for sure.
Yeah. This top effect is something that Restring Guntis should have had on it. Not a card like this.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right, well, that is Kaupe Evil Twin and Kaupe the Original. This is the final episode of the first week of Card Talk. We will be back next week with another set of cards to take a look at. If you missed any of the episodes this week, they are in a playlist together with this episode, so be sure to check those out. Want to drop a huge shout out to Mark H. for designing our logo and intro, and Logan Composer for doing the music on the intro. Also want to shout out Blinking Line and Archon Arcana once again. Those are the sources we use for all the cards. No matter the original source, that is where we are pulling them from. With that, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Brobnar89.
And this is Shaka signing off.
And we will see you next week.